Well, first off, to start, my life is music, everything else is part-time. And when I grip the mic, you hear alarm signs. Cause my mind is like the edge of a sharp knife. You don't wanna get into a bar fight with me on the brink of the dark side. Cause I'll rip you apart, guy. I've got drive even when the car dies. I'm addicted to rap and live behind my lyrical bars like a stretch of hard time. Every victim is nothing more than a pathetic far cry that gets hog-tied with barbed wire. When I whip out my lethal weapon, you can feel the rate of your heart rise. Cause my mouth is that of an automatic carbine and the sparks fly when you try to be the smart guy, bitch. Finna put 'em all in a state of ornery. Don't believe that he's ballsy, I speak appalling. Leave him speechless, off-key, had a loss of words, worse than cerebral palsy. I got your number till you suckers got a problem, call me. I'll bludgeon a motherfucking beat who taunts me. I'm haunting anybody who does me wrongly. Before you fuck with me, you'll just forfeit and cave. Before I cornered my prey, because it's war that I wage. You'll get tortured for days, put through horrific, horrid, wicked, horrible pain. There's so much gore to relay, I'm straight up storming the gates. And while my morals escape, by the way, for your infamy, could get shunned. But home abortions are great. I'm feeling sorta like Norman Bates. I'ma paint the floors with Norma's face. Someone's gotta put that horror in her place. I'll sock that bitch in a jar just cause I'm bored of her face. Store her corpse in some grave. Dig up that corpse and have it over for steak. Set up a little romantic candlelit date with Hannibal Lecter to wait. The one who sat in our place. The main course, of course, is some endorphins I sauteed and then baked, which was tempted to taste like, hey, yo, who ordered the brains? That's leftover from some Caucasian Asian I ate. That slept over and I strangled and then mangled her face. Point blank, I emptied the gauge and then ended her days. By the way, that whole went great with a pinch of just oregano and some sage. Sweat from my armpit, 3 cloves of garlic. Set that bitch on fire like I'm suspect of arson. I even kept a carcass and intestines for sausage. I invent rhymes to talk shit. He's heartless and he'll never end his carnage. But I keep a special place just for desperate targets, where roasted sluts get bread for harvest. My house is soaked in blood, homie, come check the carpets. Shout out to mom and pop, show your bread, an artist who was meant for stardom. And I'll never been lethargic with rap, I'm the best and the rest is garbage. How much horrorcore can you take? Cause there's so much more I can say. Still got about a quarter in tank. Suck my dick, little bitch, and oral fixate. It's safe to say that fucking with me is a mortal mistake. By the way, did I state that I'm the lord of this game? Picking out who's real and who's fake? Wayne and Drake? Sorry. Had something in my throat. I'm reckless with the sword that I wield, you get slayed. Bitch, I'm sealing your fate with a slit to the neck. A swift and quick death, bitch, is the deal of the day. I'm on a crusade to prove my dues paid. Came to collect credit and rude ways. I'm a fiasco like Lupe. More bomb than Osama bin Laden, Obama, and Hussein. All put together, rolled into one. What the fuck is that? I'm ahead of the game and refuse to lose place. You get Trump like Donald Trump. I leave him stumped with nubs and amputated. I'm on top like a toupee. Busting this motherfucker like the jug of juice from Kool-Aid. Oh yeah! The future of hip-hop, just leave to me. It's in Josh we trust, homie, please believe. Just let the preacher preach. I got so much drive, I'll crash and burn with my drive and never flee the scene. I think these things instinctively to keep shit brief. Just take heed to the words he speaks. Son of a fucking bitch, I'm a beast with beats. You be sucking the tip of my dick if you think that I reached my peak. Imagine the credentials I could gain from just being me. Imagine the credentials I could gain from just being me. I'm as essential to the game as Run DMC. There will never be a day that I see defeat. Take a shot of vodka. Pop off and see. Give me a reason, please. If they beef with me, there's no reasoning. And I don't keep the peace, even when he seems at ease. I just snap, bust a cap, I react, I don't think to speak. Every line is a lesson that I teach MCs. Hear them scream and scream, plead and please let go. While I grab hold of their throats and I squeeze and squeeze till they cease to breathe. And I seize them bleed. I'm sticking them 6 feet beneath their feet. It's time that you and the Grim Reaper meet. If I need heat to squeeze to sweep the streets, here's a secret peep. I keep some heat tucked underneath the seat of the ride and one stuck to my side like I'm Siamese. Take a buckshot to the eye like a zombie. Brain dead's how they found me. I'm a king and it's time that they crown me. I do it proudly. You suckers won't survive trying to clown me. You know how I be, motherfuckers ain't about me.